falar aqui com ele.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I'm glad there aren't many aliens like the Thorian. I don't think my stomach could take it. One of my
Ele
cousins is
tava
in
lá.
the business. I was thinking of calling him. Maybe he can get some shipments into Pharos. I mean, now that they're cut off.
Ele tá dizendo que tem um irmão agrícola e que vai enviar alguns suprimentos para os colonos de feiras, né? Agora que eles não estão mais na companhia de Exogene, né?
Oh, before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now?
Manda
We saw
Shepard.
him on the news
É Rony
here.
Costa.
He's
Oh,
good.
me chama de bonitinho.
Later,
Gostei.
Tell me you didn't hear that.
É, eu vi
Afraid I
sim.
did.
Shoot me now. One of my sisters. That's Sarah, the youngest. Surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up.
Caraca, ciúme no... Ciúme dessa mulher aí é terrível, hein? Eu vou dar um follow logo nela aqui, pra ela deixar de ser tão ciumenta.
Was your father during this? Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the ways. All times I've enjoyed.
Isso é poesia? Você tá recitando uma poesia? Poesia, você tá recitando uma poesia. Putz, jamais esperava uma coisa dessa, hein? Uma surpresa, hein? Eu não conheço esse tipo de poesia. Não conheço de quem é. Ah, Tenilson, parece que é de Tenilson, tô vendo aqui.
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff.
Ah, então você não é feminista, beleza. Gostei. Ela disse que, apesar de poder acertar uma caneta no meio dos olhos da... Não, sério, eu não gosto de poesia não. É bom, não leio essa porcaria não. Mas não vou falar isso pra ela, né? Não sou maluco.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
Ah, agora vai me
You
ajudar, é?
didn't seem that interested in helping me before. Why now?
Ah, não, eu sabia que esse nerd ia abrir a boca, eu sabia. Pariu, que vontade de dar um tiro de 12 na cara desse Turing, cara, que vontade, hein? Que pariu.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
You
Tá,
mean
fale não.
spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
I don't like being kept in the dark.
We can't have you racing around the galaxy chasing false leads, Commander.
Ah, sempre
We
tem uma
only contacted you
explicação.
because we feel this may be significant.
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than
Ah, tá ficando louco.
where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
I'll look
Ok.
into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your
Estão
options.
dando a missão de
including
vermelho. A
Vermeer.
partir daqui
Good luck,
já dá
Commander
pra você ir pra
We will keep you
vermelho.
advised if we learn
Vermelho.
anything else.
No passado, né? Simplesmente solitário, é como se eu não tivesse passado, como se eu não tivesse vida social, né? O que é verdade, mas agora Rony Costa é o cara que tá salvando a galáxia, né? Então eu vou mostrar pra vocês aqui em dois sabres paralelos meus como são mais ou menos essas side mission, né? Se vocês não tiverem interesse em ver, vocês podem pular logo pra cá, né? Mas eu vou mostrar como são essas duas side mission, né?
They told me it was you, but I didn't believe it. Shepard grew up and turned into a soldier.
An impatient soldier. Who are you and why are you in my way?
Name's Finch. You probably don't remember me, but we ran together in the 10th Street Reds. Maybe you don't remember it yourself, running in a gang. None of the vids mention it when they're talking about you.
The vids never tell the whole story. So, what can I do for the Reds?
One of the Reds, Kurt Wiseman, got picked up by Turians. We'd like you to talk to the Turian guard in the bar and get Kurt out.
What was this guy arrested for?
Some stupid minor offense. Maybe he had a little red sand. You know how the Turians are. They declared him a problem, and they're shipping him back for a trial.
You're not asking me to break Wiseman out of jail, are you?
Of course not. But word has it you've got some pull with the aliens. All we're asking you to do is pull a little for us.
My gang days are over, Finch. Get out of my way.
Suit yourself, Shepard. If you change your mind, he's over in Cora's den. Take care of this, and you'll never see me again. And Shepard, you might not run with the Reds anymore, but you really don't want us as your enemies.
Can I help you?
A human named Finch wanted me to use my authority as a Spectre to free Kurt Wiseman.
The xenophobe? I should have known he'd have friends. Thank you for the information. We'll increase the guard on his cell.
I knew you'd rat us out, Shepard. Now it's payback time. When we're through telling our story, the aliens will all know what the first human Spectre really is.
The 10th Street Reds was a gang, not an Earth First movement.
They're a human movement now. You think the Vids will make that distinction? I can find a dozen Reds who'll swear they saw you kill aliens for fun. Who's going to believe you then?
What do you want, Finch? What gets you out of my life?
What do I want? I want aliens off of Earth. I want the Council to stay out of humanity's business.
What is this gonna prove? I left that life a long time ago.
You never leave the life. If you won't help us, we'll drag your name through the dirt. Your alien friends will revoke your Spectre status. You'll be nothing. Unless you're willing to pay, say, 500 credits.
What I'm doing is too important to be derailed by someone like you, Finch.
Impressive. Perhaps the first human Spectre will not be a disappointment after all. Goodbye, Spectre.
Stop! Stop! What are you?
My name is Shepard. Lieutenant Gerard sent me to talk to you. What's your name?
Animals don't get names. The Masters put their symbols on her. Hot metal all over her back. She screams when they do it.
You're not an animal. Your parents, what did they call you? Do you remember them?
She remembers a lot of things. Talitha. They call her that. She doesn't remember the rest. Leave her alone.
What's the last thing you remember from Mindwar?
Fires. Smells of smoke and burning meat. Animals screaming as the Masters cage them. As they put the metal to their backs. Put the wires in their brains. She pretends to be dead. If she's dead, she can't work. But they know. She hopes they'll leave. But they put her in the pen. She didn't fight. She was already broken when they put the wires in.
You couldn't have fought them off when you were a child. They were bigger than you. There were more of them. They would have killed you.
She wants to believe that. She wants to believe nothing would change. She doesn't want to be there anymore. In the pen, in the cages, lying quiet while they do things to her.
I'm gonna take a step towards you now, okay?
No! I don't want to be handled again!
How did you get here? Did you escape?
She can't escape. They have chains, wires, needles. You go too far, they take your brains away. Animals like her come. Animals with guns. They make the Masters explode. She tries to fix the Masters so they won't be mad at her. She puts all the reds and purples back in, but they don't move. The other animals take her.
You were afraid. All you'd known for 13 years was the Master's abuse, so you tried to heal them.
She doesn't want to see other animals. They're not real. They can't be real. They can't see her. If the animals can see her, then this is real. But it can't be. The wires, the chains, the hitting. This doesn't happen to her. It's another girl. A dirty girl. Stupid girl. She deserves it. It happens to her. Doesn't it? They see her, so it's... She doesn't want it to be real.
I'm gonna take a step towards you now, okay?
She doesn't want... Don't touch her!
What happened to your parents?
There's... She sees them. They're yelling, "Run! Hide!" They hit the masters. But the masters, they have lights and hoses. Daddy's... He's melting! Shh! She doesn't want to see that! Don't make her look! Don't look! Stupid, stupid!
I know it hurts, Talitha. I'm sorry. But you need to deal with this. What happened to them? Think.
When she thinks, water comes out of her eyes. The masters beat her when she wastes water. So she doesn't think anymore. She sees them. Mommy and Daddy. Burning in white light, melting, going to pieces. They can't even say anything to her. They're dead, Shepard. They try to save her and the masters burn them. Can she stop remembering now, please?
I'm gonna take a step towards you now, okay?
Please don't touch her. She's dirty. You'll catch it.
I was on Mindwar. My parents died in the raid.
Lying. You get hit for lying. Get the buzz or the burning. Can't be there. Why are you alive? Why are you? Why aren't you like her? Broken. Only fit to dig and carry.
For a while I was broken. I lost my whole family, Talitha. My friends, my childhood. I had to pull myself up and keep going.
You lose your mommy and daddy, but you don't dig, you don't carry. You stand up. She wishes she could stand up.
Talitha, this will make you sleep. If you fall asleep, they'll take you to a place where you can get better.
Will she have bad dreams?
You'll dream of a warm place, and when you wake up, you'll be in it.
She'd like that. It hurts when she... When I remember me. She wants to remember.
Police have been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
Depende.
What sort of questions?
People back home have heard a lot of wild stories about you, Commander. I can give you the chance to set the record straight. What do you say?
So long as you understand that I may not be able to answer all questions.
I'm sure our viewers will understand. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
The Spectres represent the best of every species
Vou
in the
tentar ser o mais
galaxy.
diplomático possível, né?
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing
Pra ficar
humans a
tudo
bone.
bacana,
Have you
legal.
encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
Ah, o jornalistazinho chato, hein?
I wasn't aware it
Essa
had been
deve ser da
handed
Globo,
over
com
to
certeza.
anyone.
Da
I'm in
Globo.
command, and last I
Os
checked, I'm human.
Illuminates.
Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. One last question, Commander.
Até que
Rumors
enfim, uma
back
última
home
questão.
say you're tracking a
Vamos
rogue
acabar logo com essa
Spectre Baron. Do you have any comment on that?
E aqui você encerra a entrevista, então eu vou encerrar aqui a
I'm afraid I
entrevista
can't comment on whatever my current assignment may or may
e
not
seguir em
be.
frente.
Don't worry, we'll find out. The eyes of Earth are on you. Don't let us down. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Tá, eu vou só fazer uma capa da engenharia da nave, eu acho, né? Vou falar aqui com esse chuchuzinho aqui. Olha só que porra, cara. Tá ali.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see
Eu
you
também,
smiling
meu amor.
again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Theron's our top
Ela vai falar da
priority,
peregrinação
but with all the
dela,
worlds
né?
we go
Blá blá
to,
blá.
I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands.
Ah,
and
tá,
I'm his
como
only
se fala,
child.
hein? Tá falando que o pai dela é tipo da realeza,
So you're
né?
some kind of
É
heir
o
to the
almirante
Quarian throne or something?
do conclave dela.
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's
Tá bom,
example.
Otário, eu tenho que completar a missão lá. Vamos terminar
Everyone's
logo.
waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren,
Tá
that's
dizendo que
not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth
existe
behind
milhares.
the veil.
Deixa ela terminar de
Until they're
falar.
gone, our
Tá dizendo
exile
que
will continue.
vou continuar aqui a conversa.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems. Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet?
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our home.
Tá, ela tá pedindo os arquivos, contém dados especiais. Vou perguntar aqui pra ela. Se eu der os dados, você vai embora, né? Perguntar pra ela se ela vai embora, né? Eu não quero que ela vá embora, né? Claro.
If I give you this data, your pilgrimage is over. You'll go back to your own people.
Not right away. I'll stay with you as long as it takes to stop Saren. But my people need
Tá, perguntei pra
this.
ela se eu entrar. Então, vou continuar aqui a
I
conversa.
think you can use this information to destroy your enemy.
Not right away. We will need to study it. It could take years, but it will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Tá, aqui você pode dizer não pra ela.
Go ahead. Make a copy.
Faça uma cópia.
My people, I owe you a great debt. One I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saren and his Geth armies are defeated.
Eu queria que você ficasse um pouquinho mais comigo, né, Tali? Eu queria que você não ficasse só até eu derrotar o Saren, né? Até eu chutar a bunda do Saren, né? E dos Geth, mas, né? Fazer o quê?
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
That's far enough.
Something wrong, officer?
É, qual é o problema?
You
Sou um
better
Spectre.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
Ih, olha lá, a loirinha tá cheia de
I'm
hostilidade aí.
Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
A loirinha tá cheia de hostilidade, cheia de arrogância. Quer levar um tiro ela, é? Puta.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap.
Porra, me chamou de mentiroso, cara. Que filha da p. Quer levar um
Also, I must
tiro, rapaz.
advise you that firearms are not
Leva
permitted on
tiro.
Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Ah, agora quer pegar minhas armas. Ah. Quer pegar minhas
Citadel authority
armas.
supersedes yours.
Mas não vai mesmo.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Ninguém toca minhas armas.
Charge and lock! We are authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons.
É, vai.
One,
Vai pra tu ver o que acontece.
2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may
Parasini.
proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
Ah, cala essa boca, sua idiota. Sua loira burra. Essa loira aqui cheia de hostilidade, cara. Qual é o problema dela, hein? Qual é o problema dela comigo, hein? Eu vou falar com ela aqui.
Get out of here.
E ela mandou cair. Me mandou cair fora aí. Vou ficar, agora vai ficar de olho em mim. Vamos pegar de novo. Ah, não sou tão durão quanto pareço, né? Tá. Vamos ver se você vai ter essa opinião mais pra frente. É melhor ficar. Ih, olha lá, deu uma de. O exorcista, viu? O pescoço.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator
Gianna
Analyus.
Parasini.
We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
Tá,
I have urgent business here.
One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the
Bom, pelo menos
privacy of
essa
our
tá um
client
pouco mais
corporations.
gentil, né? Tá, só suspeito.
Is this privacy intended to hide illegal research?
This planet is beyond the jurisdiction of the Citadel. The law is what the executive board says it is. Do you know how valuable this planet is? How many advances in genetics and
Valioso.
artificial intelligence got their start here?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Ah,
Benezia
Benezia,
left
tá
for the
falando que
Peak
Benezia
15
tá aí.
research
Lady
complex days
Benezia.
ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analyus for
Ah,
clearance
fala
to lead
sério,
this
cara. Eu tô dizendo que
Where can I
preciso de
find the
uma
administrator?
permissão
His office is
do
on the main
administrador.
level, left at the top of the elevator.
Alonês. Alione. Como é o nome dessa p? Alonês, Alione. Alonês, Alione. É Alonês? Cara, depois eu vejo. Ela tá dizendo que eu preciso de uma permissão do Alonês para ir para a PEC 15.
Understood.
Tá.
Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's
Ela
office.
falou que eu vou encontrar no escritório do
She is here.
administrador.
I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, I
Fica
don't.
tranquila aí, Liara.
I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain spaceborne vagabonds.
Ah, que filha da p, cara. Já começou
I see you
insultando.
looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the executive board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
And I represent the second guessing of galactic law.
Just so we understand each other. I will not allow you to harass our clients.
Tá.
This world is
Diz que
private
não
property.
permitirá que eu incomode os clientes dele. Eu quero saber o que é que esse filho da p vai dizer pra me impedir. Vou perguntar aqui sobre ele, sobre a matriarca
I've heard an
Benezia.
Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Não, define escolta pessoal.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
Binary Helix.
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
Saren é grande kick.
Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Não quero drink não.
Are you Lorik Keen? I've heard you might be able to help.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass.
Sim, eu preciso de
How
passe.
Fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator
Cara,
is
ele tá com bug ali nos olhos.
He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
By rents, you mean bribes for Analeus.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of
ele tá
credits.
dizendo que ele conseguiu aceitar.
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, miss.
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling.
Sargento
Ilanis
Kyra
Risk Control
Sterling.
Services. Analeus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here
Tá, tá
after
dizendo que a Annalise me mandaria embora do planeta, mas que ela não. Provavelmente ela tá dizendo que ela vai meter o tiro em mim. E eu não tô nem aí, eu vou meter tiro nela também,
If you want to
foda-se.
fight, I'll give you one.
You talk the talk.
Vai morrer, morreu! Foi a primeira e você também não vai. Opa, já era.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights
Ah,
office.
Pacini.
Would you know anything about it?
É, você sabe que eu matei a loira, né? Será que ela sabe que eu matei a loira? Não deve saber não.
Probably Analeus' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that.
Ó, não vai começar a fletar
Meet
comigo
me at the
também não,
hotel
hein?
for a drink before you talk to Keen.
Quê?
I'll be waiting.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
What do you want?
The executive board knows about Analeus' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
Ah, pergunta aqui, qual a opção?
I thought corruption was the rule on Novaria.
The rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Analeus is
Tá, ela
driving
tá dizendo que ela
customers
tá
away.
investigando.
Why don't you ask Keen
Cadê algum
directly?
questionamento aqui, rapidamente?
I'm Analeus' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
You work for Analeus. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying
Nossa,
this
agora
one
tá
guy
sendo
stole
bem
3
honesto
million
comigo, hein?
credits. Keen's testimony and records are everything I
Pera, ela
need to
vestiu
prove
uma...
Analaeus' guilt in one package.
Vamos cortar
If
as
your
asinhas dela
executive
aqui.
board loses a few million credits, it's not my problem. I have my own mission.
Yes, yes, fate of billions and all that. I couldn't possibly understand how important your work is. You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Analaeus is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Tá, vou ajudar ela então. Né?
Alright, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Lembra que eu falei que...
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analaeus' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board is investigating Analaeus. They'll be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you.
Então, vou falar com ela aqui.
Have you given any more consideration to my offer?
Tá, falar que eu convenci o Lore
It took
aqui.
some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and
tá
all.
bonzinho, eu ajudei.
I guess some of you can be alright.
Sobre o passe, né?
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there.
Tá, ela conseguiu o passe pra mim.
I have an
Essa é
arrest to make.
a última forma de
Wish I
você
had time
conseguir
to
o
change
passe.
into
Né?
something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
E a
This
melhor,
is an
né?
outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get
Aprendendo,
a move
filho
on.
da...
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest.
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Opa, vou cobrar, hein?
Sorry,
Capitão
we couldn't be sure what was
Detalhes.
on the tram.
Can those things work a train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. First we knew the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
We've never seen anything like them. What do you know?
I'm no xenobiologist. They're fast, vicious, and there's a hell of a lot of them.
Tá, ninguém pode dizer o que são essas...
She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
Venezia. Is she still over there?
I don't know. I don't see what one person could do.
A matriarch has the skill to keep herself alive for a long time.
There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Tá, instalação, aliens...
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs.
Os aliens são os Whacknight. Laboratório de segurança, seu pessoal, Venezia.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Tá, vamos terminar a conversa logo aqui.
Yeah, I hear that.
Capitão Ventrales.
Hell! Man the perimeter!
Look out! Are you here to secure the situation?
That's right. I'm a Council Spectre. Who are you?
I am Yaroslav
Doutor
Tartakovsky, the operations director. Stand and shake hand, but
tá com bug nos olhos ali.
you must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
Tá, só quero saber onde tá Venezia. Venezia não tá aqui, né? Então, como eu falei antes, o Capitão Ventrales...
I have not seen one.
She is safe then, at Rift Station.
This is not important. You must be listening. Binary Helix found an egg.
Ele não tem os olhos fechados, só pra vocês saberem. Isso é um bug do jogo, né, que faz com que os olhos dele fiquem assim fechados. É um pequeno bug aí.
A 1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough
Tá
to
dizendo
so
que
long
incubou
frozen.
o ovo
That it
Whacknight.
survived the centuries. This is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on.
Tá explicando aí sobre o ovo Arcanite, né, que eles tiveram. Era uma rainha, na verdade, uma rainha Arcanite. Vamos, fale de uma vez, doutor, eu estou perdendo a paciência.
And have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
Tá, ele tá falando que estão por aqui perto, né?
It creates burst of neutron radiation. Kills
De
everything
reação,
within the
mata
station.
tudo. Tá.
Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
How do we set off the purge?
A gente vai como ativar a descontaminação.
Nearby.
Ah, saiu o
All you
bug dos
do
olhos.
is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destruct.
Bem no coração, hein? Liara, valeu.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code
Tá,
authorization.
dá o código aqui pra ela.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 100.
Ok, eu tenho 120 segundos para sair daqui e o lugar vai estar infestado de Arcanite. Vocês sacam as armas de vocês?
I'm sorry about
Tá aí.
this, Shepard. We've got orders from Venezia. Open fire!
Eu lamento, cara. Valeu, Liara. Liara fez um...
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a
Com quem ela tá falando?
turn it
Ah,
toward
tá.
happiness or despair.
A rainha Arcanite, aquela parece que é a
Her
rainha
children were to
Arcanite.
be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies.
Tá bem doutrinada aí,
I
hein,
won't be
filha?
moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
É, coisa boa.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told him about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
You won't look so
Quero saber.
smug with a hole in your head.
Your insolence is a poor
Apesar de você ter
mask for
peitos,
your
eu
fear.
não vou ter compaixão. Ah, Sari. A Sari, não, cara. Eu odeio enfrentar a Sari, na boa. Eu odeio enfrentar a Sari, cara.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light.
Peraí, o quê?
Everything is clear.
Ah, agora ela quer dialogar, né? Antes queria arrancar minha cabeça, agora quer dialogar.
Start talking, Venezia. What's Saren's next move?
I will not betray him. You will.
Sim.
You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions.
Ah, tá, lavagem cerebral. O mesmo que a Sari de Feras falou, né? Parece que a nave do Saren tem uma lavagem cerebral muito forte e fez isso com a matriarca, ela tá falando agora, né?
Why are you able to break free of his
Tá,
control
perguntar como
now?
ela conseguiu se libertar do controle
I
agora.
sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
É, assim
We
como a
met
Sari
Shiala
fez.
on Pharos. She told us about Sovereign's indoctrination.
It is a terror to be trapped in your mind, to beat upon the glass as your hands torture and murder. I was powerless. Nothing but a tool for Saren. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
E parcialmente se livrar da lavagem cerebral do Solvering, né, agora.
4,000 years ago,
Vamos continuar o
a star
diálogo.
nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay.
Rachni.
The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched, patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Why does Saren need the Mu relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his
Basicamente parece
counsel
que
with
os
me.
Rachni
I
conseguiram
was
achar o portal
merely
de
a
Mu.
servant to his cause.
Né, parece que ele... Vou continuar o
You
diálogo
still
com ela
make it
então.
right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger.
Tá.
I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Nossa, mas ela tem cada peitão, hein?
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. Oh, you should.
Opa.
Mother, don't leave. Fight him.
Tá, ela tá tentando lutar. Ela não vai conseguir e vai voltar toda uma voltona de novo, né? Mas precisa andar com os peitos soltando para fora assim, beleza, hein? Assim eu não consigo me concentrar, pô. Só fica andando com os peitões. Foi. Ufa.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hold on. We've got Netagel. Maybe we can...
No.
É, pô, fica com a gente.
He is still in my mind.
Eu ia adorar seus peitos, quer dizer, eu ia adorar ter você na Norma.
I never will be again.
Mother.
Ih, morreu.
I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
Uma pena, né? Podia botar ela na tripulação, né? Eu ia gostar de ter os peitos, quer dizer, eu ia gostar de ter uma matriarca na equipe, né? Mas Venésia morreu, fazer o quê? Ela estava doutrinada pelo Solvering, né? Não, ela era a mesma, né? A rainha Waknight. O que fazer com ela agora, hein? E olha lá, essa morta não? É uma comandante Assari, uma que tava com a Benésia. Achei que eu tinha matado ela. Que susto, meu! Não precisa me assustar assim, olha lá. Pô, precisa me dar um susto desse, cara.
This one serves as our voice.
Peraí, o quê?
We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Eu não entendo.
What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced.
Agora eu entendi. Ela é a Rainha Macknight, aquela que tá presa ali. A Rainha Macknight parece que está falando pela Asari, né?
Or you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. You are not in harmony with those who hoped to control us. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
The Ragnar were a threat to the galaxy. Those tanks are filled with acid.
Agora eu que
She
tenho que
gets out of
decidir,
hand, they dissolve her.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of
Tá,
memory.
aqui. E perguntar os planos
If I
dela.
let you live, would you attack other races again?
No, I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Tá, a pergunta aqui sobre
You could have
sobrevivência.
calmed them if I hadn't set off the purge?
No, our minds are not as yours. We can only learn to sing in harmony. Without a mother, children are lost to silence. You should not sing of them in gray and violet. We would have stilled them ourselves.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg.
Tá, basicamente a Bailey Hughes fez experiência com a Rainha Macknight tentando controlá-la, não conseguiu. A Beneza também tentou controlá-la para fazer ela dizer onde estava o portal de mundo, não conseguiu, parece. Parece que a Beneza precisou usar telepatia, alguma coisa assim. Né? E agora a Rainha Macknight está me garantindo que não vai atacar outras espécies e que só quer sobreviver, né? Soltar então.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
Se eu a matasse, eu ia destruir toda uma espécie, né? Basicamente.
We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Tá, ela disse que eu vou conceder ela o perdão, que ela vai cantar o meu perdão aos filhos dela, né? Vai cantar os futuros, né? Ela agradeceu que eu vou libertar ela. E de volta na
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
No.
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The Commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the Commander decide I wasn't looking?
Essa tua rivalidade com a Liara não acaba nunca, hein? A Liara deu uma recomendação, a Ashe falou, você não está no comando, só o comandante pode decidir. Se eu vou cortar as asinhas da Ashe aqui, eu tô flertando com a Ashe e não com a Liara, mas a Ashe também tá um pouco chata, né? Eu vou cortar as asinhas dela, então.
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
Dei um puxão de orelha na Ashe e agora
This
vou
is a
dispensar a
tough mission.
tripulação.
We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew, dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Sim, vamos falar com os filha da
Through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate,
Lá vem o
Commander?
Turing provocar. Aposto que ele vai falar da... Sabia.
Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
Cara, que idiota esse
This
Turing,
queen
hein?
is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
É a última vez que eu falo com ela.
Doesn't it, Shepard? With Saren, I mean.
Tá, espero que ela não fale muito, né? Porque a mulher fala, hein? Aquarian fala. A mulher não, Aquarian. Aquarian fala, hein?
You'll find the conduit before he does. I know you will. You have to. And after this is all over, when my pilgrimage ends and I go back to my own people,
ela vai voltar pro povo dela, vai me abandonar.
We couldn't have done this without you, Telly.
You've been good to me. A lot of people treat Quarians like second-class citizens. They just want us to go back to our fleet
sabe
and
que vocês
disappear.
criaram os Gets, a máquina de combate
Just
que
like
tenta matar todo
everyone else
mundo?
on your crew, like an equal. That means a lot, and it says something about you.
Gostei do elogio.
I just want to say thank you for that.
There's a reason for everything that happened, Shepard, even if
Huh?
you don't understand it at the time. Your assignment to Elysium, it put you in the right place at the right time. Your character made you rise to
Ela chegou falando já.
And that got you here, commanding the finest tin can in the Alliance fleet. This is exactly where the galaxy needs you to be. No pressure.
Flertar com ela, nem preciso. Ela flerta, ela diz logo comigo. Putz.
The galaxy may need me
Rony
here,
Costa é
but I need you
irresistível
next to
mesmo.
me.
God, you're awful. How do you come
Oh,
up
ela
with these
gostou?
things?
Será?
Sorry, I'll be serious. I need time to think.
Fala sério, cara.
When we're done, it'll be different. I
Tempo,
swear.
tempo.
I hope you can wait.
Tá, eu tenho que salvar a galáxia primeiro, né? Basicamente.
I'll just
Não muito.
requisition myself some cold showers.
That's the spirit, Skipper. Keep a stiff upper. Something.
Vou tentar tomar umas duchas frias.
I'm a Hellcat off the battlefield too.
À noite, tainha, vinho e muito sexo.
Fiquei com Gauss.
I wanted to thank you.
É a última fala dele, agradecer, tá?
What for, Garrus?
Por que, Gauss?
For everything.
Pelo menos ele me faz esquecer da Ashley.
I've learned a lot. I've thought about what you said about eliminating the regardless of the cost. You were right.
Caraca, eu sou uma péssima influência, hein?
You were right about Dr. Salient too. Killing him.
Gauss tá falando que eu tava certo sobre eliminar o alvo a qualquer custo. Rapaz.
What are you going to do about it?
Eu sou uma péssima influência, Rony Costa.
Will probably kill my father, but I've got to try.
Vai fazer o treinamento Spectre.
I'm done with it. No more red tape, no more politics. From now on, I do things my way.
I'm glad you see it that way.
Ele disse que vai fazer depois que a missão do Saren, depois que a gente chutar a bunda do Saren. E vai ser a última vez que eu vou usar esse grupo, né? Depois eu vou usar o X e atalho. Não se afogue.
Propelling asteroid X-57. At its current rate of acceleration, the asteroid will collide
4 horas?
in approximately 4 hours. Analysis. Torches must be
Falando que as tochas de aceleração estão movendo o asteroide para a Terra Nova.
I heard your transmission. You hear me? They haven't found me yet, but I can't talk long. Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die.
Tá pedindo pra desligar as tochas de fusão. Tá pedindo pra desligar as tochas de fusão. Né? Abrir a porta aqui. Batalhas.
Batarians.
Check! Check!
Espera que eu não...
Was that you?
Tá.
Can you hear me?
Who are you? What's going on?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova.
We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since
Loira.
they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know. But if this asteroid isn't slowed, millions of people on Terra Nova are going to die.
If I find out anything, I've
gotta go. Good luck.
Hey.
Cara, que isso? Ainda bem que o escudo protegeu, hein?
Are you hurt?
Idiota.
You can't go firing your weapon at everything that moves. What the hell's wrong with you?
Sorry. I thought you were one of them.
Here's the tip. 2 eyes, human. 4 eyes, Batarian.
Yeah, okay. I'll remember that.
Leave the fighting to me from now on. Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance.
Simon Atwell.
I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard. My family. They live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice communities.
Tá falando que ele tem que desativar as tochas, a família dele tá lá no Terra Nova, né?
I don't have time to do the math in my head. What happens if we don't stop this rock?
X-57 is 22 kilometers long, twice the size of the asteroid that wiped out the Earth's dinosaurs. It would be like millions of fusion bombs striking at once. Millions. The heat of the blast. 1,000 kilometers away, clothes will ignite. There'll be global wildfires. Air shock will flatten everything for hundreds of kilometers. Terra Nova will die, Shepard. Not just our colony. The planet. There'll be a climate shift, mass extinctions. The ecosystem won't recover for thousands of years.
Eu sei, a história de cair, todo mundo vai morrer, tá falando, basicamente, né?
That would be even worse. Tsunamis would
claro, se cair na água, né? Pior ainda.
Millions of tons of water would be vaporized at the point of impact. Global cloud coverage. The plants could all die, and if they go, the whole ecosystem rolls over. I'd have to run the numbers, but take my word for it. It'd be bad.
This doesn't make any sense. Batarians run criminal gangs. Unethical, but profitable. They don't destroy worlds. What does this gain them?
I've heard all the stories. Slave rings ranching people like animals. Pirate bands burning colonies to the ground. But this is... The Citadel conventions forbid asteroid drops. I never thought the Batarians would go this far.
Any idea who's behind this? Who's leading them? That might provide a clue.
I heard a couple of them talking. They mentioned a Balak. It
Balak
sounded like he's the one in charge. They didn't seem convinced this was a good idea, but they were scared of the guy. Scared enough to do what he wanted.
Tá, vamos seguir então.
Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors. That tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
You set them up. Can you disable them?
Era tudo que eu
Not
precisava.
from here. No. There are manual controls by the entrance to the torch facility inside the blast zone. You can
Ele não pode desativar manualmente, né?
One last thing. I had a crew working off-site.
Não, ele não pode desativar daqui, eu tenho que ir lá e desativar manualmente, né?
These Batarians are ruthless.
Ai, porque tudo pra Rony Costa é mais difícil, hein?
And those Varen, I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
Okay.
You've got to hurry. You really pissed them off. Their leaders
deixei o Batarian puto.
I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Ah, fala sério. Encontrou ela. Olha lá, ela tá com uma armadura igual a da Ashe. O cara, o Batarian. O que vai fazer?
Who's shutting down the torches? I won't ask you again.
Fala, mulher, eu posso cuidar deles. Fala, mulher! Ah, matou.
Find this problem and deal with it.
Por que ela não falou? Momento de sangue?
We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
Ah, quer discutir de uma forma pacífica? Duvido.
I've got nothing to say to a Batarian terrorist.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
Ah, tá. Aqui, ó. E é o que eu vou fazer. E é o que eu acho que você deve fazer. Seja você paragon, seja você renegado. É o que você deve fazer. Eu vou fazer. É motivo suficiente pra me te matar. Ai, ai. Já tem mais um Batarian aqui. Acabou com o socão. Tomou? Ô, falei, não fica atrás de mim, Caidão. Ah, finalmente apareceu o Balak.
You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
Só estou começando.
Predictable, but this is over. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to
O
stop
quê? Tá saindo?
charges, and your helper and her friends are all
Ah, cara, que filha da... Ele vai explodir e vai matar todo mundo. Você não vai escapar, cara, depois de tudo.
What I've done, this is nothing compared to what's been done to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to scrounge up.
Vocês escolheram isso.
Don't make it sound like you're the innocent party here. You brought it upon yourselves.
É, vocês mesmos.
You invaded our space, took our resources, and when we asked the Council for aid, they brushed us off. We were left to defend ourselves, but the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
Tá, né? Brigaram com o conselho, né? Aqui.
How does killing
Continuar a
innocent
conversa.
people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen. That's why we attacked you at Elysium. That's why I'm doing this. You forced our hand.
You attacked us first. When we
Pois é.
retaliated, you ran off to the council hoping for help. When you didn't get it, you hid. You've got no one to blame but yourselves.
Enough!
É isso mesmo. Ah, não conseguiu argumentar, é? Perdeu no debate, otário. Perdeu no debate e totalmente humilhado. Matei os companheiros dele em batalha, perdeu no debate e agora está tentando fugir para salvar o rabo dele, ou seja, eu sou Paragon, então eu vou ter que deixar ele ir.
You can go. But this isn't over.
Ah,
I'll find you
cara.
eventually.
Maybe. But I made sure you won't follow me today. Those charges are still on a timer. Better hurry if you want to save your friends.
Quer dar p***, te pego.
He left. Is that all right?
Era a única opção.
Letting him go was better than the alternative. I thought you were going to stay someplace safe.
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers,
Ótimo, eu
Shepard.
consegui.
X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region.
Consegui desviar o asteroide. Terra Nova está salva,
But that's not going
basicamente.
to happen, thanks to you. Is Katie in here? Is she all right? Is her team?
Balak was holding them hostage. I let him go to save them.
Let a terrorist go or sacrifice innocent lives. I'm glad that's not a choice I had to make. Is that... Will you get in trouble for that? I mean, he could do the same thing somewhere else, couldn't he?
É, bom. Não, né?
Yeah, he could. Balak seemed like a practical man. Practical but callous. I'm sure if he'd been in my place, Ms. Bowman would be dead now, along with all the terrorists. But I'm not going to sacrifice people who happen to be between me and my target.
So what happens now? The bad guys get away?
Perguntando o que acontece agora? Os bandidos fogem? Vou falar pra ele, não vai fugir, né? Eu vou pegar ele.
Have you ever hunted, Simon? Actually stalked an animal in the wilderness?
Can't say as I have.
Hunting an animal requires patience and discipline. I'll wait for this Batarian animal to pop his head up again. And then I'll come down on him like the wrath of God.
Well, I wouldn't want
Não
you
gostaria de... Tá vendo?
Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though.
Bom,
Not with the team.
conseguimos.
Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something.
Deixa ele terminar de falar aí.
You'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
Tá, eu vou seguir.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
I can't believe you let Balak go. To save us.
É, pois é, eu sou o Rony Costa.
I half expected you to just let us die. Sacrifice the few for the many.
Esse não é meu estilo, cara. Sou o Rony Costa, eu
Then
sou
I'd
bom.
be no better than the Batarians. Besides, Balak won't get away with this. I know who he is now. He can't run forever.
You sound like my brother. He was always so stubborn, but always willing to do the right thing, no matter what.
Your brother was the one Balak killed?
Yes. Aaron. He was the one who convinced me to join the team here. Said it would be an adventure. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I should see to Aaron.
I understand. You've been through enough today. I'll get out of your way.
Thank you. Oh, I don't even know your name.
Só o comandante Shepard mesmo.
Shepard. Commander Shepard.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. You're not exactly what I expected, but thank you.
Tá, aqui você pode investigar, fazer algumas perguntas sobre batalhas, sobre asteroide. Eu vou só fazer uma pergunta aqui e vou seguir em frente.
Contacting me on the radio, risking your life.
Stubborn and determined runs in the family. My father was in the Alliance back on Earth. I think he was disappointed none of us kids signed up, but he'd be proud of Aaron. Sorry. I just...
Tá, tudo que eu tinha pra saber sobre o asteroide, sobre os batalhas eu já sei, então eu vou seguir em frente. Os batalhas eles vão aparecer de uma forma mais significativa no Mass Effect 2, né? Mas no Mass Effect 1, essa DLC é a única parte que eles aparecem, né? Então, vou deixar leve.
I'll get out of your way. So long, Kate.
I appreciate that, Commander. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
What do you want, Shepard?
Você quer
Why
só
did you
fazer?
become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Ah, cala essa boca, fala logo.
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Tá, ele vai contar uma história aqui sobre como ele deixou o povo dele e tal, um monte de blá blá blá.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up. To stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how
espero que essa história não seja longa demais, hein, Rex?
We didn't have the numbers to go to war.
Você não costuma falar muito, né? Então.
The genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
Tá, continue a história, né?
Didn't appreciate that.
Obviamente.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must
have Vamos logo, X. Fala logo a história toda, pô.
But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Era o pai dele.
Jared was your father?
He was, until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my
matou o próprio pai, hein? Que isso, Rex? É radical demais, rapaz. Esse aí eu não preciso influenciar, né? Eu influenciei o Garros e perguntar sobre a família dele aqui, né?
Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry, Shepard?
Eu tô tentando fazer ele chorar. Ah, é que você me diverte, cara. Tá, continue.
What kind of business?
Ele não tá gostando muito não, hein?
I swore to recover my family's battle armor.
Tá, agora finalmente ele falou da armadura que ele jurou pro avô, pai do pai dele, recuperar uma armadura familiar, então vamos ficar com essa aqui. E esse microfone continua uma merda, pra variar. Ah, microfone, filha da...
Now it's in the hands of Taun Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people.
Tá dizendo que a armadura tá com Turing agora, que coleciona armas de guerra, basicamente. Ou não, coleciona umas porcaria aí, parece. Não é fácil não. Ah, pô, a gente entrou, tu decide falar agora, pô, X. Ah tá, já falando que a armadura tá em algum lugar. Que isso, vai me beijar? É, sai fora aí. Seu dinossauro. Gay! Depois eu vou converter esses itens tudinhos. Mas Tali, você ficou uma belezura nessa roupa amarela, hein? Putz, consegui ficar mais gostosa ainda, hein, sua aquária. Pena que não dá pra ter relacionamento com ela, cara. Pena que não dá pra ter relacionamento com ela.
This is it. I can't believe my ancestors ever wore this
tá
piece
aí.
of crap, but at least I've got it back.
Ótimo.
I'm glad we could help you get it back.
I might just be starting to like you, Shepard.
Mas eu espero que seja de um jeito hétero, né? Ele disse que pode simplesmente estar começando a gostar de mim. Eu espero que seja de um jeito hétero, eu espero que seja de um jeito de amigo, né? Porque, amigo, aqui eu só gosto de mulher ou de versão feminina, né? No caso aqui, a Tali, né? A Tali feminina. Então, vocês eventualmente vão acabar matando. Que p é essa, amigo? Ah, tu não tá só drogado, não. Será que eu tomei alguma coisa também? Vocês viram mesmo que eu vi, né? Vocês viram o cara sair daqui de dentro. Vocês viram, não viram? Vocês viram. Olha. Cara, vocês viram de novo, né? Não tô maluco. Não tô maluco, não tô maluco. Vocês estão vendo isso. Eu não estou maluco, eu não estou drogado. Pariu, cara. Os caras estão andando pelo meio. Cara, que droga foi que eles tomaram, hein, pô? Eles estão andando dentro do... Aí! Vai de novo, pô!
Que viagem é essa, velho?
Que foi que esses caras tomaram? Eles viraram fantasma. Olha o outro lá passando pela parede também. Cara, não, eu não sei. Isso é obra do cão. Olha. Na boa, será que são 3 horas da madrugada aqui? Não, 2h42 da madrugada, horário de verão. Não, e o que é que o X, tu tá fazendo agachamento? Não, cara, vocês estão tirando uma... Como é que... X, tu tá fazendo agachamento, X. Que p... Isso é hora de fazer exercício, X. Eu tô te perguntando, cara, que é isso? Isso é hora de fazer exercício, cara. Olha, não, sai daí, pô. Vem pra cá, vem. Para de fazer exercício aí, pô. Para de fazer palhaçada aí. Eu não sei o que tá acontecendo nessa porra, tá bom? Olha, não entrem em confronto com os bióticos aqui, senão vocês vão acabar matando algum desses cientistas. Ou algum membro da equipe de vocês vão acabar matando algum dos cientistas. O X tá ali fazendo agachamento ainda. E a Tali tá aqui parada, né? A Tali tá aqui parada, pelo menos a Tali não tá fazendo nenhuma palhaçada. E o X continua ali fazendo agachamento. Eu não sei porquê. Eu vou ver se tem algum item ali antes que eu fique maluco nessa
Patching it through.
I didn't think it could be done, Commander.
Nem eu.
You managed to secure the base and neutralize the biotics without a single
sou foda. Eu consegui neutralizar a base sem nenhuma baixa e agora... Eu espero que você fale que foi uma pegadinha, né?
I couldn't let innocent lives be lost.
I wish every soldier had your definition of just doing your job. You're a credit to the uniform, Shepard. We're in your debt. 5th Fleet out.
Quê?
Boy, am I glad to be off of Novaria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out for money. With all due respect, Commander.
I'd like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
Doença?
Talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know?
Claro que não, né? Você não falou.
Okay, I've got Froelich syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack. It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Tá, deixa eu perguntar sobre o apelido
Why does everyone call you Joker?
Joker
It's a lot
acho que é
shorter
piada
than
em
saying
inglês.
Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
Isso não é uma
You're
resposta,
dodging
cara.
the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Sério?
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it.
Nossa, tá dando
I
lag.
got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
Tá, ele já contou parte da história, então eu vou despedir você em frente para ver Miri.
Commander, Normandy's touched down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded.
Oh, guys! Ódio que eu tô dirigindo, vai me distrair, meu.
Eu tenho uma batida ali. Ei.
Quase virei o carro aqui. Não tem comunicação, tô dirigindo, eu vou prestar atenção no guia, Roger. Esse é o level, quanto maior o level, mais dinheiro você
So what are
ganha.
we supposed to do now?
Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
Qual a situação?
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirahi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
That's just great. What now?
We stay put until the Council sends the reinforcements we requested.
Nós somos
We are the reinforcements.
What? You're all they sent? I told the Council to send a fleet.
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
So what have you found?
Saren's base of operations. He set up a research facility here, but it's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
Exército Krogan?
How is that possible?
Apparently, Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
Aparentemente, Saren descobriu a cura para genophage. Se você viu meus vídeos anteriores, eu já expliquei um pouco sobre genophage, né? Então, eu vou continuar o diálogo aqui.
Bad enough, but a Krogan army, he'd be almost unstoppable.
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Destroyed? I don't think so.
Ah, não,
Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable. We can't make the same mistake again.
We are not a mistake.
Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
He'll be fine. I'll talk to him.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. My men and I need to rethink our plan of attack. Can you give us some time?
Go ahead, Captain. I'll come back soon.
We won't be long, Commander. In the meantime, if you need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Rex.
Tá, agora vai chegar uma parte muito importante da história. Acho que ele vai se voltar contra nós, eu vou falar aqui.
You think I should go talk to him?
It wouldn't hurt. Well, it might actually. Just do it carefully.
Tá, aqui você pode pedir para ela se preparar. No momento que você estiver falando com o Rex, você pode dar o aviso para ela matar o Rex, né? Se você pedir para ela se preparar. Mas eu vou falar aqui que não tenho medo dele.
Rex doesn't worry me. He'll fall in line.
Olha aí o que você tem para falar.
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
I understand you're upset, but we both know Saren's the enemy here. He's the one you should be angry with.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
Ah, cala essa boca,
I don't
cara.
care what your personal feelings are. This base gets destroyed.
Don't push me, Shepard. I followed you because I wanted to fight for something more than credits. I've been loyal to you so far. Hell, you did more for me than my family ever did. But if I'm going to keep following you, I need to know we're doing it for the right reasons.
É sério?
This is the fate of my entire people we're talking about. If you can't give me a better reason than this to destroy the hopes of my people, then I'm done with you.
I can't let you jeopardize the mission.
So that's it. All this time, and that's all I get from you. How can you not see what this means to the Krogan? This base can't be destroyed. I won't allow it.
Commander, are you all right?
No, I'm not. I can't believe he'd turn on us.
Então, como eu fiz a missão lá, como eu sou amigo dele, eu vou apenas vir aqui e vou convencê-lo de boa.
Rex, these Krogan are not your people. They're slaves of Saren. Tools. Is that what you want for them?
No, we were tools for the Council once. To thank us for wiping out the Rachni, they neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as generous. All right, Shepard. You've made your point. I don't like this, but I trust you enough to follow your lead. Just one thing. When we find Saren, I want his head.
Tá, quero só ouvir.
Thank you for speaking with the Krogan. The assault on Saren's base will be difficult enough as it is.
I assume that means you've come up with a plan.
Of sorts. We can convert
Okay,
our
tá
ship's
bolando
drive
plano pra
system into a
atacar a
20
base
kiloton
de
ordnance.
Saren.
Crude, but effective.
Nice. Drop that nuke from orbit, and Saren can kiss his Turian ass goodbye.
Unfortunately, the facility is too well fortified for that. We'll need to place the bomb at a precise location.
Where do we take the nuke? And how do we get there?
The bomb must be taken to the far side of the facility. Your ship can drop it off, but we'll need to infiltrate the base, disable the AA guns, and pacify any ground forces first.
You want us to go in on foot? We don't have enough men.
We won't be able to meet their force head-on.
Definitely not. But I think we can work around that. I'm going to divide my men into 3 teams and hit the front of the facility. While we've got their attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
Caraca.
It's a good idea, but your people are gonna get slaughtered.
We're tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive. And that makes what I'm going to ask even more difficult. I need one of your men to accompany me. To help coordinate the teams.
Agora ele quer dos meus homens pra ficar na companhia dele, nem pensar.
I don't make a habit of placing my people under someone else's command.
I understand, but this mission is too important for personal preferences to get in the way.
He's right, Commander. We can't do this without both teams at their best. I volunteer.
Not so fast, LT. Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Solarians.
Agora esse se ofereceu como voluntário.
Why is it that whenever
Agora o
someone
Kaidan deu uma de
says, with all
machista.
due respect,
Agora
they
este
really
deu uma
mean
de
kiss my
feminista. Ah,
ass?
fala sério, cara. Vou perguntar aqui pro capitão qual dos dois ele precisa. Pode levar os dois. Não, pode levar os dois. Se você vai ficar bancando machista e feminista, leva os dois logo de uma vez e pronto. Para de tornar paciência.
Either of these two will do, Commander. Both seem willing to sacrifice their lives if necessary, though if we are lucky, such sacrifices won't be required.
Tá, aqui você escolhe quem ele vai levar, né? Vai levar o Kaidan ou a Ashe. Essa é uma parte importante da história, né? Bom, como o Kaidan se ofereceu primeiro, eu vou falar para ele levar o Kaidan. Ele tem habilidade biótica, eu acho que ele pode se cuidar. Leva o Kaidan então.
Elenko, you're with the captain. Keep it simple, understood?
Aye, aye, Commander.
I will have the ordnance loaded onto the Normandy and brief your crew on its detonation sequencing. Do you have any questions before we go, Commander?
Espero não me arrepender disso, hein? Plano de fuga dos Solarians. Vou perguntar sobre o plano de fuga dele. Já que ele está levando um membro da minha equipe, né? Vou perguntar sobre o plano de fuga, porque obviamente...
The Normandy's picking me up. How will your teams escape the blast?
We will engage the Geth as long as possible. Once the bomb is in place, we will fall back to try and escape the blast radius. If we move quickly, we should be able to escape with acceptable casualties. If not, then our memories will live on as martyrs to a greater cause.
Tá, ele disse que vai escapar por baixo, né? E tentar ser rápido o suficiente.
You talk like this is a suicide mission.
I won't lie to you, Commander. There is a chance none of us will survive this assault, even your team. But we do what is necessary.
I want to know more about the bomb. How reliable is it going to
be? E aí eu sigo em frente.
Its reliability depends on the person arming it, but it will do the job. The drive system is highly impervious to damage from external sources. Once it has been armed, very little can stop it. The key is getting it into place and armed before the Geth can stop us.
I'm ready when you are, Captain.
Excellent. Then if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my men.
Well, this is it. Don't do anything foolish while I'm gone, Ash. And that goes for you too, Commander.
We'll be fine, team.
Yeah, Good luck.
Olha, não faça isso parecer uma despedida. Vamos.
Is there something you wanted to say?
Vamos fazer trabalho como sempre.
It's just weird going under someone else's command. I've got so used to working with you, all of you.
Don't worry so much. We'll see you on the other side.
I know. I just wanted to say that it's been an honor serving with you, Commander.
It doesn't matter if we're not in the same unit. We're still a team. Watch each other's backs, keep your eyes open, and fight like I know you can. We'll all come out of this in one piece.
Não fique desanimado não, pô.
You bet, Commander.
You all know the mission and what is at stake.
Tá, o Capitão Kirill vai fazer discurso aí inspirante e eu espero que ele seja rápido.
Share your concerns. We are trained for espionage. We would be legends, but the records are sealed. Glorying in battle is not our way. Think of our heroes. The silent step who defeated a nation with a single shot. Or the ever-alert who kept armies at bay with hidden facts. These giants do not seem to give us solace here, but they are not all that we are. Before the network, there was the fleet. Before diplomacy, there were soldiers. Our influence stopped the Rachni, but before that, we held the line. Our influence stopped the Krogan, but before that, we held the line. Our influence will stop Saren. In the battle today, we will hold the line.
Caramba, até eu fiquei inspirado, hein? Vamos lá, vamos chutar alguns traseiros, rapaz.